Hello, hello, it's your boy, your favorite blabbermouth, coming at you today from Balayan, Batangas, and straight from the Philippines. My name is Ali Ramos, and today we are going to talk about a very significant topic for y'all out there who are in the Philippines right now, whether you're a foreigner from another country or you're a Filipino from the Philippines. This is going to be a useful topic. It's very practical. It's how to deal with the Philippine summer heat. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, I just want to say that when I was here before, when I was living my teenage years, I've always been having that problem wherein I would like take a shower, take a shower, just minding my business, and then after getting out of the shower, boom, I'm like sweaty all over again. It's a common thing in the Philippines. It's the Philippines. I mean, come on, it's a thing here. So what I would do is that I would just like I felt sticky again, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous, right? Like I stepped out of the shower and I'm like sweaty all over again. It's like I played a sport or something. So what I would do is that I would like go back to the shower and then do it all over again, right? And that is because I don't want to feel sticky. And then same thing would happen. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like I shouldn't have to like go back and forth because it's humid, especially like the summer. So the summers in the Philippines, the weather in the Philippines is really humid, and sometimes it could be, for some people I've had an experience with taking care of someone when I was a caregiver in the States, taking care of someone who had breathing problems. If you have breathing problems, humidity for you is something that you shouldn't be you're not able to deal with it properly. I mean, in California, basically where I lived before, it was dry heat all over. Dry heat. It was hot. Yes, it was hot. I was like, dry heat. Yeah, prickly heat, kind of like in my experience. But so, what happened was that um, as I was, oh man, there's like so many like tricycles outside. It's crazy. It's insane. Like the amount of tricycles I hear, like every time. But it's okay. I mean, I'm used to it. This is what I signed up for. Going back here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, um, so the heat, right? It's like, I'm not a numbers guy. All right, I just gotta be honest with y'all. I'm not a numbers guy. Okay, so I don't know what like Fahrenheit or like Celsius you use for like your measurement for temperature, but out here, it's really really hot. It's like in this like despicably hot in here. Okay, so how I deal with it, well, you already know. I put on the good old air conditioning unit. Yeah, I got an AC unit over here, like a wall type unit, and yeah, I think it helps out a lot because when you have an AC, it like it it helps you relax, be more productive, like actually like become more become more, I don't know, like literally cooler, like no pun intended, but like you become cooler, your head's cooler, your state of mind is cool, your mood's better. But yeah, how I deal with the summer heat, there's like three things I want to show you, I want to tell you about like how I deal with the summer heat. There's three things. So first one was the air conditioning, right? So yeah, so if you have air conditioning, if you have a fan, possible, perfect. You can also buy one of these. Like this is the first time I'm actually going to demonstrate something because I never prepare for like making these vlogs, but you can actually buy something like this. It's like a mini fan. See, I double tap it and then it activates, open, boom. There you go. Ooh, so cold air all over. If you're outside, can't afford an AC, get one of these. Of course, there's gonna be like super like many um, fans outside in the Philippines. Like they sell a lot of like fans. Like standing fans and wall fans. So yeah, electric fans basically. So yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is obviously you have to have like a cooling unit, right? A fan, a handheld fan, a standing fan, electric fan, better yet, AC unit, best investment ever. Seriously, like don't even think about it. Like if you have the funds, like I'm hoping y'all do. When you're watching this, you pay for your internet bills, pay for electricity bill. Cost like $80. So get like an AC unit installed. Like seriously, it's a no brainer. Like get something installed. Like get an AC unit. It's gonna keep you cool. It's gonna make you more productive. And studies show that back then, like even like before the AC units were a thing. Before they invented all that HVAC stuff. People weren't that as much as productive because during the summer people would get heated up and all that. So, that's the first thing. Okay, get a machine, like use technology to keep yourself cool. Okay. Second thing, second thing I want to teach y'all is try your best not to complain. Try your best just to just let it be. Just absorb the heat or something like that. I don't know how to absorb it, but just kind of deflect it. Try not to say, "Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's really hot. Oh man, I'm so hot all over." Try not to say that because if you do, if you say those words, expect that subconsciously and consciously, it's really gonna get really even hotter than it was before, right? So that's another lesson that I learned the hard way because back then I was like, oh, super hot. I mean, I would say it, right, but it's just for lack of a better conversation topic. I was like, I approach someone, or there's how people in the states talk about the weather, basically. That's it. So that's how it is when if you talk about the heat. I was like, oh man, it's so heaty. It's like an icebreaker, basically, without the ice because it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's hot. It's the heat is real. So what I want you to do is try to refrain yourselves from actually believing it's hot. You don't have to lie to yourself. Oh, it's so cold. Oh man, I'm gonna wear like a leather jacket or like a wool jacket, like it's in like we're in New York or something. But you don't have to always. You have to always have to say that it's hot, believe that it's hot. Try to just let it be. Just let it pass. It's eventually the sun's gonna get covered up by the cloud, and then boom, boom, shalala. There's the sun's gone for a little bit. Anyway, yeah. So now we're going to get to the third tip that I have for you when it comes to managing the heat in the Philippines, like how I deal with the heat in the Philippines. All right. So, I mean, the Philippines is known for the heat itself. It's like what, the Pacific Ring of Fire, right? So with its 7,107 islands, it's enclosed over there, right? So the third thing that I've always recommended, and this is how I deal with the heat, really, and these are simple steps. This tip is very important, especially because you have to keep yourself cool as much as possible. If possible, try to get trying to not get out of the house too much. Why? Because you have access to the shower. You have access to your shower. Anytime you feel so heated up, so burned up, so you're burning up already, just like that Jonas Brothers song. Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Burning up for you, baby. Yeah, I'm Filipino. That's right. Guys, sing. I'm just kidding. It's stereotypical, but yeah. So if you feel that heat welling up in your body, that's a time where you stay at home and you take a really, really, really good shower. And this is my experience in the Philippines, right? I take a shower and then the I use the shower head, right? So or um but most of the time I use the traditional Filipino ways. It's I spent my teenage years here in my childhood. I use the tabo and the balde, which is the pail and the dipper. So I scoop up the water, put it on me, boom, and boom, the water is warm. Okay, so it's not really doing me anything good, but at least I'm it's water, right? It cools you down somehow. It's better than outside in the open, and then you getting hit by like Mr. Sunshine. Okay, so it's better than that. So that's what you should do when it comes to that. So if you feel like you're like really like heating up, I was like, oh man, it's like, you find yourself like, pulling on your shirt and trying to like fan yourself with your hand, which isn't really effective. Which is, yeah. Take a shower. Showers are your best friend. Water is your best friend. We're in the Philippines. Pro tip, two more pro tips before I end the video. Two more pro tips, very important. If you do need to go out, if you do need to travel, if you do need to go somewhere important, go to work or whatever, right? Go and always bring an umbrella, preferably a black umbrella because like it absorbs the heat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, an umbrella is your best friend in the Philippines. Yeah, that's right. Your umbrella. Always bring an umbrella. Never forget that 7-Eleven has an umbrella. They sell those for cheap. They have like those like you can put in your bag, pull it out, boom. Um, Last pro tip for bonus pro tip. I promised three tips, but I over deliver. I tend to over deliver. I love y'all, so I'm gonna over deliver the living heck out of this. So last pro tip, if you really want to like manage the heat in the Philippines, I suggest you get a cooling soap. What is a cooling soap? Safeguard has a cooling soap. It's like that like blue icy cool effect, So you only take a shower, boom, boom, boom. You feel it. You feel like the coolness in you. You feel like Iceman from X-Men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that effect. But yeah, they have those products. Maximize those. Umbrella, cooling soap, fan technology, and the other things I mentioned. That's all. Goodbye. Thank you.